Ladies and gentlemen, what's up, guys? It's John. Represent Staten Island. I love you. I hate you. We'll get there eventually. That's a story for another day. It's been a very busy couple of weeks, and I haven't posted much of a sit down and talk kind of video in a while, so that's what I'm going to do now. Today I actually did film my this is my car video, but upon returning back here and reviewing the footage on my phone, I filmed it wrong. I went up and down instead of horizontal, so I'm not going to do that to anybody. I'm just going to redo the video. So, big bummer. I got started on the video and then didn't actually finish. Well, not finish. I didn't like it, so I'm gonna redo it, and that'll happen when it happens. I also did a little bit of exploration, planning a trip out to this lighthouse that's on an island that you have to pass over two more islands to get to. The lighthouse itself didn't look super interesting, but there was some cool stops along the way that might be cool to do. That's a plan for next weekend, so I've got something to do, if not nothing. So expect something to happen next weekend, other than airsoft, which might happen, might not. It's supposed to be raining from now until Tuesday of the week after, so I might miss a week of airsoft, but I've had a pretty good run. 4, 5, 6 weeks now in a row without skipping a week, so that's 2 big thumbs up from Poppy. Anyways, last week was crazy because I was just getting back from missing 2 weeks in a row at work, so I didn't do anything. You didn't really miss much. A couple of my friends were out and gone, so I couldn't really hang out with them, go adventure or anything, so I'd wake up, go to work, get home, eat and go to sleep. You guys didn't miss anything because I didn't do anything. So work was crazy. The week before that I went to the range. I think I filled you guys in on that. And the week before that is range practice. So again, didn't really do much. Kind of sat in a warehouse and pretended to shoot at things for a week. So that's the last 3 weeks, and that wrap up took all of 30 seconds. So yeah, so today we drove. It was about an hour and a half ride out. Cool ride. I've seen parts of the island that I've never seen before. We never got out of the car. It was strictly for like site reconnaissance, because not all my friends are back yet. So we're gonna go up next weekend and actually explore and have fun, get out of the car and stop at restaurants and beaches and take pictures and stuff. Something that did happen that's kind of cool. I won a bid, I guess you could put it that way. I put a bid on a camera on eBay. Ended up only being nowhere near what it's actually supposed to go for. So basically I got a $600 Sony Alpha 5100 with a bunch of little extras like batteries, a tripod and stuff like that, for really cheap. So that's coming in the mail. Hopefully it's here by next week so I can film and take pictures and all this crazy stuff for this trip out to this little island. There's some really cool aesthetic spots. There's no real big attraction, but The beaches are really, really pretty. There's some awesome rock and coral formations that are just like jutting out of the water. So the water's crystal clear, glassy smooth, and it was crappy weather today too. It was rainy, windy, gray, but the water was still just slick. Relatively slick. It was pretty out there, but so that's what I'll do next weekend. The camera's a plus. I'm excited to get my hands on it and play with it a little bit. Get used to it, figure it all out. I know it's going to take me a little while to actually get behind that thing and actually run it the way it's supposed to be ran. I don't think there's really much going on this week. Yeah, no. No big plans that are gonna have film involved. So, just the weekend. We might go on Saturday to those islands off on the east. And then on Sunday, maybe go airsoft, maybe not. Maybe do some other explorations, stuff like that. I have Friday off, so I'm going to work on my car, which might turn out to be me actually filming the car video the way I want it to. Yeah, I'll try for Friday, because I'm not working on Friday, so I am free to do whatever it is I wish to do. Yeah, pencil that in. I'm gonna do the car video on Friday. Yeah, which no work on Friday, which means no safety brief, which means I'll feel better at the beginning of the day and the end of Thursday. Friday's always rough. When I was in Hawaii, Fridays usually meant Aloha Fridays, which was, we used the term no chow noon, which usually ended up just being 2 o'clock, go home. No chow noon being we didn't eat lunch and we worked until noon, then we just went home, and that was the end of the day, noon. Aloha Fridays was a thing for a little while. They called them Aloha Fridays because the Hawaiian people are very chill and relaxed, and on Fridays we'd go home at like 1, 2, 3 o'clock early, not 4:30, 5:30, later in the evening. But of course it all depended on what work needed to be done, what work was getting done, what operations were going on, stuff like that. The broad spectrum of things that could be going on, that were going on. So for a little while, Aloha Fridays was the thing. But here, this is a big hub for military and operations and maintenance and stuff like that. And I work with maintenance, so maintenance out here, there's a lot of users and not a lot of maintainers, so there's a struggle, and there's a lot more equipment out here. So the struggle, the grind, is keeping those users with their equipment. Users use their equipment, break their equipment, bring it to us, and we fix it. That's maintenance, and it never stops. So us getting out early on Friday is almost never. So we'll work a normal full day from 8 to 4:30-ish. Sometimes it's as early as 4:30. And then they'll bring us all together and say, hey, don't do anything stupid, but in the most drawn out manner possible. So you're standing in your group, huddling like a bunch of penguins, listening to, your boss's boss's boss explain to you why it's stupid to drink and drive, which he explained last week, the week before, and it's not their fault, it's direction by their boss, whatever. So, as you can see by the amount of time that I've explained the Friday routine, it's not a lot of fun. So I have Friday off, which makes it a big plus. I had duty on Friday this couple days ago, and it wasn't even supposed to be my duty, but friendo was like, yo, you want to take my duty on Friday? And this was on Thursday. I was like, let me think for a minute. Yes, I'll take it. That means I didn't have to go to the safety brief, didn't have to work. I had a pretty rough day on Thursday. I was very frustrated. I woke up on the wrong side of the bed twice because I took a nap at lunch. Everything that could go wrong was going wrong. All of the head honchos that were supposed to be in charge of work were not at work because they were going to be at the range, and then instead of the range, because that got a wrench thrown in it, they went and did something else as a group. So we still lost all the head honchos, so it was just us youngins in charge of the entire unit. And it was a little bumpy, and it really didn't need to be. So I was frustrated with all of the bumps. I expect nothing, and I'm still disappointed. That kind of a day. So he asked me. He was like, "Yo, take my duty tomorrow." I was like, "Okay, yeah, let's do it." I didn't want to work. I was on duty until Saturday morning because it's a 24-hour rotation. But it was worth it because I woke up. Actually, I didn't even wake up. I just didn't sleep. That's how duty goes. I got a couple naps in here and there with the on and offness of duty. And then on Saturday, I just didn't go to bed. Like, normally people get off duty and they're like, and then just go to bed. I didn't go to bed. I went to Airsoft, ran around, shot some things, got my workout in, got my stress relief in, and then went. I did go home early. I normally stay until they close the first half of the day before the night games, and then I'll go home or go get something to eat and go back for the night games. I didn't go back for the night games, and I left early. I just went home, I put my stuff where it belongs, I took a shower, and I hit the sheets. Oof, right in. So, and then today, I woke up early because I fell asleep early. Talked on the phone a little bit with some friends, and then went out and did that drive, kind of just to do it. I needed to go out and experience something new. I don't know. We literally just drove out there, stopped in front of the place, and then drove back. It was a cool drive. My co-pilot fell asleep the entire time. Not the entire time. A large portion of the time. But I had fun. It was a good experience and a good thing to do. Because now I kind of know what's out there. I literally opened up Google Maps and was like, bink, let's go. So we drove out there to my dropped pin by this lighthouse that looked bigger on the map. And when we got there, it was raining, and I really didn't want to get out of the car anyways. I just kind of wanted to drive back. I was a little tired, hungry, snacky, if you will. But that's it. That's the last 3 weeks. I rambled enough. I'll do the videos for next weekend and post them up. I did post 2 gameplay videos from this weekend, so by all means go enjoy those, and yeah, I'll talk to you guys here soon in the future. Invite your friends, tell your friends to invite their friends, come hang out, come explore with us. The channel is up to 17 subscribers. Hey guys, we're getting there. I thought it was 13, but it looks like we gained a few. So, hello new guys. What's up old guys? I know there's not a lot of you, but I'm having fun. I hope you guys have fun. I hope you guys explore Okinawa with me. Heck, in person or through this YouTube channel, one way or the other. But I can see the counter counting up and we're almost at 16 minutes, so I'm gonna let y'all go. I'll talk to you guys soon. Stay classy.